Recording.
Okay, good morning viewers. We're heading off on a little adventure today. Okay, well let's have a look at our plans for the couple of days away camping. Just an overnight camping trip. I'm meeting Gavin up in the mountains at Blackheath. He will be riding his Postie bike, which he is going to be riding around Australia to raise money for Doctors Without Borders. So it's a shakedown ride to see how the Postie can go with all its gear loaded up, camping gear and so on. So that's the purpose of it, just to get away for an overnight camping trip. And so as you can see, we headed west through some state forests and farmlands, nice dirt roads and beautiful scenery. And then we're going to fuel up at Oberon, that's the plan. And then from there we're going to head further west. We will take more dirt roads, through a few more state forests and so on, through a place called Triangle Flat, and take Triangle Flat Road, and eventually we're going to call into Trunky Creek to the Black Stump Hotel for a beer and have a look there. And that'll be our last stop before we head up into the Pennsylvania State Forest. So we're going to stop at the pub for a beer and then head further west, and the plan is to camp somewhere near Rocky Bridge Creek. So I've never been there before, so a bit of an exploration, but as you can see, that's where we're going to camp, somewhere around there. There's a few spots that I've checked out but haven't been there. I've been through there but haven't camped there before. And as you can see, the state forest is quite large. We only sort of scratched the surface, but the main road through it, I've been through it a few times, but I haven't camped there before. So it's quite big, and it's a big epic ride on a Postie bike. Let's see how it goes. So the Ural and Postie heading west. Action shots.
So down the mountain here it should be a bit warmer. Put my wet weather gear on to warm up a bit. So picked up Gavin at Blackheath on the Postie, and we're heading west into the wilds. Head west, young man. Off we go. So here we go down the mountain. So weather looks a bit better out there. Beautiful, crisp, clear day. You wouldn't believe it's the middle of summer.
Recording.
Well, the weather seems to have warmed up. We're heading out west from the mountains. Looks like a beautiful day so far, I reckon. I don't think it's going to rain. We'll find out. There's some nice views out here on Cox's River Road. Plenty of fat cows around, and all the dams are full of water. We'll see how muddy the trails are. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of you in the gravel there, and I'm thinking, oh, you won't like this gravel. But you made it. That's the main thing. Some of it was deep though, and I'm fishtailing through it. I'm going, oh, that's a bit slippery. Well, it is turning out to be a nice day so far. I think the clouds are breaking up. That's my plan. And the road is very nice. A few potholes in it here because of the rain we've had. I think it looks alright. Look how green it is. This is the middle of summer. Normally everything is brown and crispy.
Recording.
Oh. Gavin's being arrested. Right, they're letting us go. They're letting us go. Well, breath tested coming out of Oberon. There we go.
Recording.
Well, we're out west now, and we're heading along Soils Creek Road, across the cattle grids and little bridges, little creeks, through farms and some deep gravel. I better stop soon and regroup. Some of these gravelly corners are a bit how's you going? Oh, there's a rabbit. Hello, rabbit. The weather has turned nice. It's a bit breezy, but it's not too bad. Unknown creek here. It looks like the rain has really ripped through here, some sort of flood, but they've cleared the way. Chain tension repair complete. There's no chain. I'll show you the other side. That's what this side looks like with the head of a cable tie in there. Have a look at the other side. This is what it should look like. So it should look like that, but it doesn't. Well, this road, I wouldn't like to be on it if it's been raining. It looks like they're fixing it up after the rain. Yeah, they are. Oh, there's a grader. Yeah. So I'd say there's been a lot of rain here. That creek there is really flowing. And I've got to get around these guys without disturbing their work. Mate. The creeks are flowing.
Recording.
All right, well, we just had a beer at the Black Stump Hotel. Heading to the campsite. About 25 k's to go. Travelling through the forest now, just looking for the campsite. So they've done some logging here. Wide open spaces out of the forest. So we're camping somewhere over there, up in the hills up there somewhere, I think.
Recording.
Okay, well, we decided that we might go back the other way. It's an interesting road. There's probably spots you could camp here, but not real flat, and there's a fence there to get across anyway. So we'll negotiate our way back past the bog holes. High adventure here, viewers. And if it rains, we probably wouldn't get out of here. So we're going to head back and up to Sam's Mountain, we're going to call it from now on. Up Sam's Road to Sam's Mountain. We'll have a look at the view up there. Jeez, did I come down here? All that training on the Ural test track is doubly good. Yeah, I think if it rained, ooh, this would be very interesting. Well, the Postie bike's going well on the rough terrain. And it was pretty rough. But we've made it out of that little escapade. And we'll explore the other road, I think. There's plenty of washouts to get around. They've had a bit of rain out here, I think. Oh, we're off camber. There's definitely there's a little road here that goes up on top of that hill. Right, yeah. It can't be any worse than that road.
You reckon? You're hopeful, mate.
I hope so. Okay, so that was Lynn's Road. We decided to abort that camping spot and we will go back up Sam's Mountain. We'll see what happens. Okay, I think it's not on my GPS, this road. I think this is it. I think. Well, I think this is it. Alright, that's it. I'm not walking around here anymore. There's a big spider. I walked through a few webs. Let's get out and here we go, viewers. The Silky Gombo has cut up all this wood. That's unreal, that thing.
Well, there we go, viewers. Morning has broken, and we had to pull the tarp down because of the wind. There's not a cloud in the sky.
Okay, day two, viewers, just leaving the campsite now, back down this trail, and then we'll head into Oberon and have a decent coffee. Had coffee for breakfast, but let's go and have a decent. Now we have to watch out for logging trucks. Let's see how we go. Yeah, so apparently the logging trucks hurtle along here and doing 110. It says 10 there, but we've been hearing them since about 6 o'clock this morning. They've been hurtling along this road. There we go, across the creek. Rocky Bridge Creek. So we're on Carolina Road that just keeps going up and up and up and over. And I've lost Gavin, he's up there somewhere ahead. I assume he's gone ahead. He must really be keen for a coffee this morning. Postie is flying, dodging logging trucks. He's flying along. You can't catch him. Oh, that's a big fella. Oh dear. Well, we found Gavin. He did go the right way. He was hoiking along then, the Postie. I have to get out. I might have to start paddling. Go the Postie. Oh, here we are. We're officially out of the forest now. Well, what a beautiful morning. Out and about. And the roads are a bit iffy in places because of all the rain. It washed out, but it keeps you on your toes. Back across the creek. Little splash. And this is Rockley Pub. All good? No worries? Onward? Okay. The Sleepy Hollow of Rockley. I don't know if the pub's any good. I might have to come and check it out one day. Looks alright. Little town, middle of nowhere. If you've stayed at Rockley Pub, let me know if it's any good, if it's worth staying. So it was a brilliant night around the campsite. We just sat there, had a couple of beers and some spiced fortified wine or something called Kraken. Oh, that was a bit rough. And we set up to about 11. Beautiful still night, so the fire wasn't blowing smoke all over the place. That's always good. And then about 11 o'clock, we called it a night, ran out of firewood. And then about midnight, the wind came up, so we camped up the top of the hill. So I had to get up and pull my tarp down because it was keeping me awake, all the flapping and banging. And this morning it was crisp and clear and no wind again, so that's nice. A bit of a change in the night or something. But as campfires go, it was a pretty good one and a good spot. Highly recommended. Can't beat a good campfire. Right, on we go. Watch this road and all the washouts. Well, look at these roads. Beautiful. Beautiful day's riding. Ural attempts the big hill again. Up through that valley. So this road goes through Dog Rocks State Forest. This looks like a bit of fun. Woohoo! The Big Dipper. Oh, don't get carried away. Oh. We're at Mitre 10 for some running repairs on the chain tensioner.
You're turning?
It's turning, yeah.
Oh, good stuff.
There goes the thing's spinning now. We don't know if the cable tie still exists. Oh. Well, there you go. The roadside repair has worked. There we go.
Oh, good stuff.
So the cable tie kept it in place for a while. You right with it? Yeah. You're right turning it? Yeah. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, man. There was a
in on us.
oh.
So we've had some morning tea in at Oberon and a bacon and egg roll and a nice coffee and some running repairs to the Postie with the chain tensioner. And now we're heading north around to try and skirt the roadworks around Jenolan Caves. And now we hit roadworks here. Anyway. Oh, puppy dogs. 2 dogs. Oh, they're going to come and get me. Hello, puppies.
Recording.
Well, the sun's out again. The storm seems to be heading further north. Let's hope so. Well, we're about to head back up over the mountains. So we're on the west side of the Blue Mountains, and well, the weather looks grey, but I don't think it's going to rain. Famous last words, but we'll see what happens. Okay, well, we had a look at the lookout. That's the last little part of the trip back onto the main road and then heading home. So that's the little mountain adventure over the mountains and back. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Creaky Rider. Bye for now.